Hi everybody, this is Bonnie with Bonnie Bay Crochet, and it's that time of year again where we're in the transitional time from wearing sweaters to not wearing sweaters as spring progresses and hopefully summer comes. And it looks like it's going to be coming very soon here to where I am living in Maryland. Well, anyway, so I wanted to just spend a couple minutes just talking about how to care for our sweaters, whether they be hand crocheted, hand knit, or even something that you just have purchased and it just needs a little bit of care before you pack it away. The first thing I want to talk about, just very quickly, and I have an entire video, I'll put a little link up here and one in the video description, on how to care for your yarn and how to care for, particularly animal fibers. And I'll just summarize that real quickly here, is you want to be sure that if you have worn these kind of sweaters, let's say up against your skin, without a barrier, that is without, a layer underneath, there's a good chance that it has kind of gotten some of your body oils or maybe even perspiration onto the sweater. Okay, so what that means is you're going to have to very carefully hand wash it and then lay it flat to dry on a sweater dryer. One of the main reasons that you're going to want to do that is because pests such as carpet beetles, and of course the most commonly known would be moths, are attracted to your woolen items, especially when they smell those oils and body odors. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure that your sweater is clean before safely packing it away, either into your cedar chest or into a bin with some pieces of cedar or something that's going to try to repel any pests that might, be in your home. Now in this video, I really wanted to show you the benefits of having one of these little things. It's called a sweater shaver, and it has, inside this, has some very sharp metal cutters. And let me show you what else it can come with. And I'll put a link for this in the video description. We also have some extra cutters, and you can see these have 3 razor blades that will spin, creating a vacuum that pulls the small little threads in so that they can be cut. The biggest place where you're going to find this as a problem is going to usually be under the arms of a sweater or wherever fabric rubs fabric. And I tell you what, this can make the sweaters look brand new. And the best way to do this is to lay it flat on a table, but for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to hold it here in front of the viewfinder. Has a simple on-off switch, makes a little bit of noise, and then you can put this right up to the sweater, and it will gently cut those little pieces off of your sweater, and leaving it, let me go ahead and turn this off, leaving it nice and smooth, almost like new. And it's really, really a cool little inexpensive tool. And this one in particular, once you have finished, you can undo this and then empty out the little pieces that were cut off of the sweater. So why is this important? Why not just pull these off the sweater? Why not just pull off these? Well, the main reason is if you pull at these a lot, let's say this one, what you are doing is you're actually thinning out the yarn fibers underneath, because they are all interconnected, and you can pull them off, but again, you're thinning the sweater out. And if you want it to last longer, just a nice trim is all that you're really going to need to do. I know some people have recommended using razor blades and what have you, just straight onto the sweater. I do not recommend that at all. This is fantastic. It has a nice little guard. You're not going to hurt your sweaters. I do not recommend, just taking a razor blade to this, because it'd be so easy to just cut your fibers and ruin what you've done. All right. So we've covered washing them if you need to. This happens to be a sweater that I always wear a barrier underneath it. So I don't think I'm going to have to wash this one before I put it away. I know that might be anathema to some people, but I try to take very good care of my sweaters, and washing your clothes actually puts a lot more wear on them. So anyway, now suppose you have other things in your wardrobe, like we all do, that are not handmade. I have a jacket, just a simple athletic jacket that I purchased when I traveled to Australia many years ago, and I want to try to keep this looking good. I like to wear it, but I tend to get a lot of wear, especially around the arms where the fabric rubs, and it starts to look kind of old. You can use the same device onto your regular, let me go ahead and try this, onto your regular items, and oh my goodness, it just cleans it right up, making the item look almost new again. So again, you can use this on your, just anything before you pack it away. Now, as far as packing things away for the season and all that, again, check out that other video. I'll put a link for it in the video description. It basically talks about caring for your yarn. That's your natural yarns in general. But that can also apply to your knitted items as well. Well, I hope this was helpful for you today. If it was, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. God bless. Bye-bye.